Fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, we all grow old.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking for. Here they are, game one of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talked to the players on both sides.
The start of MP's NBA. Journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
And let's go to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career, guys.
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Reeves with the screen on DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Such a wide open look.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's Edwards on the wing. And the layup is good. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
MP outside. Pass to connect. To the inside. Reeves the pass to Anderson. And the dunk by MP.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
Reeves against Edwards. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the end. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
Anderson is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Reeves right side. They shoot again. No good on the layup. Timberwolves leading by 4 to the paint. Here's Alexander Walker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Reeves the pass to Vincent. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reeves against Edwards. Reeves can't hit. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers.
All right, MP, get back in there.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Reed. Here's MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Really a heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Vincent. Gobert, no good on that free throw. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Hachimura off the screen from Anderson. Hachimura finds Anderson. Gobert with the defensive effort. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 16-5 run here. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Doncic is checked in for Goodwin. And then for Minnesota, Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Lakers trail by 14. Doncic looking it over. MP sets the screen for Doncic. A 3-ball. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Conley, a rebound by the Lakers. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
Outside Edwards. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Anderson.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Timberwolves leading by 10. Conley kicks to Randle. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
It's deflected. Reeves finds MP. LeBron gets the screen from Anderson. Shot clock at 5. And here's Reeves outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 9. And the basket from LeBron.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Gobert with it. He's covered by Hachimura. Conley with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
You make a 3 on Conley, he's looking for payback. He's got great competitive spirit.
MP with a screen on Conley. And here's Doncic from the arc. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 14 points, 13 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the result.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. The 3 for Doncic. The 3 ball from Doncic.
You know, if Luka wants the 3-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Doncic. McDaniels up top. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Shoots over Doncic. And Gobert gets to Conley. Here's Randle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Terrific body control by Randle. And one machine.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That one misses for Randle.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Michael Conley is third.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
James, the pass to Anderson. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
MP outside. James gets the screen from Anderson. McDaniels against LeBron. On the clock. The 3 for Doncic. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Lakers trail by 14. Reeves outside. Pass to Anderson. Back to Reeves. Down low. And MP with the basket on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got 3 assists now in this one. Ansel Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall outside. Lets it go with the 3. Reeves with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Nailed from three-point land. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Anderson with the screen for Doncic. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Minnesota finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We come back right after this.
Welcome, everybody.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a...
Taking a closer look at the first half matchup. And that about wraps it.
And with the second. With some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. And MP subbed in for Hachimura. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. James covering. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Three-pointer, Randall. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Lakers trail by 12. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers. Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Handle out there with Gobert, and it's Alexander Walker into the small forward.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to MP. And they double up James. There's the triple. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Luka Doncic. Minnesota's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Conley against Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
On the wing, Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Strong move inside by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
floats it up for James. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. Doncic passes to Anderson, and the dunk by MP.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Conley kicks to Reed. Pass to Randall. Clock at 6. 8 away. The rebound by Anderson. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Reed gets the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Reed against LeBron. MP going right to the rim.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Outside Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed with a screen on James. Alexander Walker. A three-pointer, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing here by 8. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Conley against Doncic. Conley the pass to Randall. Conley sets a screen for Randall. There's the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. James kicks to Doncic. James a screen on Conley. Pass to Reeves. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Lakers with some changes.
Turn this up.
Here's Reed. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
They've got Anderson. Connect out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's James in at the 3-set. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Clark outside. Reed with a screen for Clark. With some arc. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Oh, you got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
MP kicks to LeBron to take the lead. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
From deep LeBron. Minnesota with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Edwards. The tray. Look at Edwards slotting home the three.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From deep LeBron. The offensive rebound. Not going to go that time. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Now here's James, defended by Alexander Walker. James driving, and the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got 9 points here in the second half.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping him.
Here's Edwards, and that one hits back iron.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
For the three, a three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 20.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
LeBron passes to Anderson. James looking it over. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for James. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Hachimura hits them both. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Reeves outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Clark, for the Lakers, their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
The Lakers making a switch here. Connects checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed. And Julius Randle subbed in for Clark. And Reed drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Edwards. The Lakers with the rebound.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Edwards against Doncic. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
The first free throw is good. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Edwards. Good. Edwards got 17 now just in the second half.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And Hayes throws it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Lakers trail by 7. Inside. Pass to connect. Here's Anderson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Doncic passes to MP. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Reeves off the pick from Anderson. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. 9-point game. There's the pick. From past the arc. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randall's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Edwards against MP. Edwards. Nice D from Doncic. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And right on target with the switch. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura comes in for Anderson. And so Minnesota takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
Sorry, man. game tonight?
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text, too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game is just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. By a teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
Tough game tonight. Get them next time.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
MP about to put on a show in the desert. Show them how the other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. We're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, B.A., it's hugely important. What we've learned historically is that the first 20 games are a good indicator for success. And obviously, if you're younger, can you...
SMP, get in there.
Suns trail by 8, and despite some of the challenging buildings to play in on the road in the NBA, MP and his team have made it a point to win tough games away from home. Easier said than done in this league.
And sometimes these kind of declarations can come back to bite you. But in this case, I like what MP is doing. He's setting this objective to challenge himself and his teammates because he believes they're good enough to take care of business on the road.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Pass to James. Over Beal. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. James has got 10 points.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Beal against James from outside the arc. And Beal is good for 3. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
Vincent passes to James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
First free throw is good. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix, and now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big 3 of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Beal, no good.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Vincent outside. 24 seconds left now in the first quarter. It's hauled in by the Suns. Beal surveying the D. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. James outside. And the 18-footer right on the mark. James has got 14 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy...
And so it's Los Angeles, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got MP, Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Jarred Vanderbilt, and it's Connect in at the 3. Stolen by Anderson. Vincent outside. MP, the pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Connect. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Vanderbilt, no good. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point differential. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Now here's Vincent. Outside Reeves. Screen by MP. Beal against Reeves. Vincent with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The Lakers with another miss. Outside O'Neal. Outside Jones. Pass to Bull. Jacks up with 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, as good a playmaker as there is in the game for his teammates, Tyus Jones so solid with the basketball.
Screen by MP. Vincent. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Vincent's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Suns trail by 5. Beal outside. To the middle. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Pass to Reeves. MP, a screen on Beal. And here's Reeves. Vincent outside. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. And every team is looking for length on their roster. Changes. Bull comes in. For O'Neal. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones.
Good time.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Reeves, the pass to James. Takes a 13-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. James has got 16 points.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Over the last few years, Bradley Beal has had an unfortunate string of injuries, Doris.
BA, that's putting it mildly. If you go back to the 2019 season, he hasn't played more than 60 games since that year. Obviously, when he's healthy, this is one of the great shooters and ball-handling guards in the league. He has the physical stature and ability to be outstanding on the defensive end. It's just hard watching him get robbed of so many of these prime years.
The Suns making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Vincent. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Outside Reeves. Clock at 6. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. A chance to check out the Phoenix Suns' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers.
And for their matchup with the 76ers, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Durant for 3. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
And KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Doncic, no good. Suns trail by 3. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. On the wing, NP. He's checked by Plumlee. Vanderbilt, the pass to Doncic. And that time also a missed shot. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Bradley Beal is one of the most difficult individuals to guard in the league. No surprise he comes up with a drawn foul there.
The Suns making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Lynn's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Reeves. James inside, defended by Dunn. Doncic against Jones. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Suns leading. Beal right side. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Brent.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Jones, he's checked in for Beal. And stolen by Jones. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Dunn. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good. But the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments. And that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Durant for 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
James deciding where to go with it. Tries it from the top of the key. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Dunn. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on LeBron James. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the 3-point arc.
Bol, he's checked in for the Suns. And the Lakers also making a switch. Goodwin's checked in. Here's James. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Second, Luka Doncic. And, of course, LeBron James.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They are all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
Outside Durant. Back to Dunn. Outside Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Nice move. What balance from Booker.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Pass to Goodwin. Screen by MP. Goodwin passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic left side. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Anderson can't get it to go.
Great rim protection. He didn't have a chance.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Richards is checked in for the Suns. Beal comes in for Jones. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Goodwin. Here's Booker for 3. Durant. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
MP finds Doncic. MP a screen on Booker. They get it again. Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
That plays about 2 things. Effort and awareness by MP to track down the board and get the bucket.
The Suns lead by 5. Booker, pass to Durant. Here's Beal. Up top Dunn, guarded by Doncic. Outside Booker. Over James. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Booker's got 18 points in the game.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Anderson with a screen on Booker. From deep, here's Doncic. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Got a piece of it. It's Booker on the wing. This one for 3. Here's Richards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Reeves with the ball. Beal picks him up and stolen by Durant. And now the Suns fast break.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Lakers trail by 9. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Here's Beal. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Anderson with a screen on Beal. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
And the basket by Beal.
Boy, when Beal's effective inside, he can change the tenor of the game for his team.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Man, good whistle there.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves at the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Booker against Doncic. Outside Durant. To the paint. Here's Richards. Boom! He jams it straight down.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. And pass, shoot, score, repeat.
And shifting our focus. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half. Look for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. Royce O'Neal is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Beal in at the two-guard spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The floater. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. Here's Anderson. MP packs it home.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Now here's Beal. 19 points in the game. Sinks the tray.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Anderson with a screen on Beal. From deep, Reeves. Pure from three-point range. Reeves has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Beal, outside Durant. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got assist number 5 here tonight.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Pass to connect. Anderson with a screen on Durant. Back to MP. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as many as 14. Reeves against Beal. Now Jones shoots from the baseline. Yes, on the jumper. And it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Yeah, Tyus Jones getting into that mid-range game. Very opportunistic right there.
Back to Doncic. Anderson with a screen on Jones. Now Doncic. And he's got 28 now. Three-pointer, no. Good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jones drives in. MP with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Bol, he's checked in for Durant. The Lakers also with a sub. Vincent's checked in for Luka Doncic. Beal against Reeves. And then Beal with the dunk.
One of the most consistent scorers in the NBA right now. Bradley Beal doing work.
Beal against Reeves. Anderson with a screen. From deep three-point land. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
and just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Rui Hachimura is out there with MP. Then it's Connect. Then there's James. And it's Vincent in at the point. Vincent outside. On the wing, Hachimura. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
That one misses.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
Jones against Hachimura. Plumlee, a screen on Hachimura. Here's Jones. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
And they're putting together another quality possession for taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one. One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Phoenix leading by 9. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Plumlee a screen. Jones up top. He's covered by Vincent. Shot clock at 6. Jones, a pass to Dunn. The Suns need to get off a shot. O'Neal misses.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Pass to Vincent. Hachimura sets a screen. And it's Vincent off the drive. MP, the pass to Hachimura. The shot comes out. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. The 3, O'Neal. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead.
Oh, man, what vision by Booker. His playmaking is really underrated.
Pass to Anderson. To the left wing. MP, a screen on Booker. The Lakers with another miss. Phoenix leading by 12. Dunn, the pass to Booker. Takes the 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And stolen by Jones. And the Suns pushing it up now.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Lakers trail by 14. Vincent passes to James. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Booker, good.
Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any 3 he gets. That is pretty.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Phoenix making a switch here. Richards is checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Hayes is checked in. Lakers trail by 17. Hachimura outside. James outside. Hachimura outside. 3 on the clock. Here's Vincent. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Outside Jones. Booker looking around. Three-pointer, O'Neal. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 6th assist of the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And it's Vincent off the drive. Shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Outside Jones, Richards, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Phoenix making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal, and it's Bradley Beal in for Booker. Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Vincent. Hachimura, right side. Pass to Doncic. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Richards. Here's Dunn. Deflected. Here's Hachimura. Doncic outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 15 points in just the second half. Phoenix with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Durant, no good.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, the last 4 years have been a wild ride in Phoenix.
Let's talk about it, B.A. 2021, up 2-0 in the finals, lose the series. 2022, win 64 games, look like a juggernaut, get bounced in the second round. 2023, new owner and the KD trade. 2024, swept in the first round. A crazy stretch. See how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
Lakers trail by 18. Doncic passes to Hayes. Anderson with a screen. And here's Reeves outside. Richards pulls it in.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Pass to Jones. Rebound, the Lakers. Anderson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. The Suns lead by 16. Here's Richards. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. And that's a double-double for him now.
I'll tell you, how about the playmaking from Kevin Durant? On time and on target with the pass.
Jones against Doncic. To the inside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes. And he's now got the double-double.
Well, if you're going to guard Luka Doncic, you know you're going to get a steady diet of pick and roll, and he can still carve you up.
The kick to Durant. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Down low. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
That one's off. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Doncic with it. Completely new group for the Suns. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. MP's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connect's checked in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. MP up top. He's checked by Plumlee. MP inside. Plumlee on him. Here's MP. That one no good. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. And so it's Phoenix with it. They lead by 14. Back to Jones. Into the lane. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show.